Fellow citizens, welcome to the Roundtable discussion on Republic TV. I am your host, Gabriel Oche. We'll be delving into various headlines from the media outlets, and we'll be talking deep into things that have been said today. We'll start today with the publisher. With the publisher, the front page says, Kojo Safo Kantanka is dead. Christo Asafo weeps. MPP calls for state of emergency on Galamsey, also in the publisher. On the front page of the news center, it says MPP elders bind flag bearer aspirants into issue-based campaign. Not all Ghanaians are equal before the law, says a judge. The Daily Gist has it that a Bronya judge must go over kangaroo judgment. Esiedun Ketia unveils presidential ambition. Baumia begs for MPP's sins. The Daily Analyst has it on the front page. Mahama's Galamsey fight lacks urgency by Professor Bokpin. Afenyo Makin condemns ill handling of political opponents. NDC's Hamza Suhini slams Abronye's detention. Also on the front page of the brief, we have Brian Echampon, the David Rising. That's a story concerning Dr. Brian on the front page. With the United, it has on the front page saying, Okwawu United Football Club, team and management paid courtesy call on Dr. Brian yesterday, Sunday, September 14th, 2025. So now, let's delve into the topics. We'll be speaking about Dr. or Honorable Leader, Pastor, Apostle, Father Kojo Safo. He was a prominent person in our country. He brought so many technological innovations. He had made cars. From way back in 1997, there have been videos of him making his first engine and inciting the government of the day during that period to invest in such nobilities that he, by the gift that he had been able to create. During the Akufo-Addo era, the MPP era, he was funded by the state and given opportunities to import parts that he would need to achieve this. It was such a noble feat by the MPP government during their tenure. As time may have it, he has spent his time well here on earth, produced so many things, including TVs, air conditioners, phones, cars, so many technological things, including weapons that he believed that if we continually invested in him, the advancement would have led to our military having sophisticated weapons, even in the areas of agriculture. He has worked over there in areas of education. He's a man that we can call an all-rounder. He lived his life well, served his people well. It's just unfortunate that time did its best to end his period here with us, and he's left us, unfortunately. May his soul rest in peace, and we wish his family strength and peace in this time that they need comfort the most. God bless his family, and God bless everybody around him. Delving into other topics, we'll be talking about the New Patriotic's request for a state of emergency. The state of emergency has come as a main topic today because the previous opposition party, who is now the current, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, requested for a state of emergency, saying that the New Patriotic needed to pause and pause all mining activities. There are videos of the then Honorable MP, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, live on Metro TV, requesting that every single mining activity, whether large scale or small scale, be brought to a halt. Pause it because Galamsey was killing and affecting our children. It was destroying our farmlands. It was destroying our ecology. But today, we have these same people in power, and the situation has gotten worse. We have men who have lived their life to solely speak on illegal mining or activities that affect our environment in the names of Erastus Asare Donko. Today, even as of this morning, there is a news out that over 5 new forest reserves have been destroyed within this particular month of September 2025. Now, we are having these challenges happening because the government of the day has emboldened illegal miners to go about the activities that they are doing now. I would say it again, repeat it to listeners, that anybody who believed that the NDC was going to come into power, end Galamsey, and cause our water bodies to become clear, useful, and clean as it was prior to they coming into power 2011 and failing to end Galamsey to the extent that at that period, when they were in power under the same John Mahama in part 1 of his governance, they stated clearly that they have fought a good fight, but they have not found a way to end Galamsey. For anyone who believed that they will come to power and be able to take us back to those glory days where our water bodies were clean and anybody could jump into it and swim, I'm here to tell you that you were lied to, you were used by these governments, this particular government, and they are here to make money out of Galamsey, as our president stated categorically and boldly during his press viewing, where he stated that whether or not the gold comes from either illegal mining or large-scale mining or licensed small-scale miners, at the end of the day, the government benefits and the people of Ghana benefit from the forex exchange. Today, we are having illegal miners boldly showing up in arms to fight our military men, boldly showing up in arms to fight state authorities, to fight people put in positions to safeguard our lands. We have Hanabisu leading the charge to seize as much as over 100 excavators. Woke up one morning to find out that none of them were on the lands that they packed them at. The question is, who was asked to man that place? Was that person arrested? The person who was put in charge of the excavators, is the person working freely? If that is the case, then I do say that the leader of government business is fully aware and not bothered because they are interested in the returns that are coming. The state of emergency has become something that all Ghanaians are asking this government, who then claimed that it was very, very important and should be put into effect, do it now. Citizens, neutrals, NDC supporters, MPP supporters, there are charges saying that on 21st of September, there will be a demonstration seeking the government to cause a state of an emergency and all mining activities so our water bodies could be useful once more, healthy and safe to drink, and also not cause Ghana Water to increase our tariffs by 220% when we cannot currently pay what they are billing us now. Ghana needs good leadership, and we are hoping that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama would remember that whatever promises that he gave we Ghanaians, we do not have short memories, and we would, next elections, remember him if he fails us. Thank you. Now, to the next topic, we will delve onto the topic of arrests going on against new patriotic members. We have Hamza Suhini speaking boldly against the arrest and detention of Abronye. We have Afenyo Makin speaking about how the ill arrest and treatment of MPP members going on. Now, the challenge we are having now is a government that claims that it was a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, but it is acting as a government for the NDC, by the NDC, and for NDC members only. Why do I say so? We have persons who, prior to this government coming into power, were labeled for so many corrupt charges. This government comes into power, cuts deals with them, and allows them to go scot-free. We have persons who shot at the IGP's car when he went to Boko. But what did he do? He promised recruitment of such people into the police. We have people who have said far worse. We have people who have acted bastardly against the state, but they are working freely. We saw Chairman Azoka attack Chairman Osman. His men slapped him. We had an NDC communicator boldly saying that he is after the life of Honorable Afenyo Markins, after the life of Nana B, a member of the New Patriotic Party. What did the IGP do about that? There was a news outlet saying that Chairman Azoka had been arrested. On the same day, friends of Chairman Azoka posted a video of them enjoying tea by the roadside, saying that it is a joke and Chairman Azoka can never be arrested. What has Ghana police done about that? The way they go about shooting influencers, bloggers, members of the New Patriotic Party for not harming people, not attacking people, not causing people to cause mayhem onto the state, but rather saying how they feel and then the challenges they have seen, the heat that is upon them, and they are arresting them for such purposes. It goes a long way to say that the NDC is really willing and interested in curbing people from saying their mind, denying them of the number one rule for which purpose we chose democracy, the freedom to say your mind, the freedom to say it as it is, without fear and favor. People in Ghana know that they have responsibilities, privileges, and rights. They have not exhausted their privileges and rights. Our responsibility to make sure that we do not say things that will cause problems. I think that these people that they went after, none of them have done so worse that it means or demands the way they were treated. The next topic that we will be talking about is the MPP elders advise that all candidates should have an issue-based campaign. This is very welcoming, and we would love the MPP party to have issued this right from the onset. Right from the onset, what do I mean by that? Issue-based campaign. Issue-based, who actually determines what an issue-based campaign is? The people you are talking to or the party you are part of. The people we are talking to are asking. They have questions. They have problems. They have worries. Some have been covered. Some have been denied from saying it. They have met candidates and they've shared their problems with them. They have met candidates like Dr. Brian Champon and they have told them their worry. They've told them their fears. No member or no supporter of the New Patriotic Party wants to see the New Patriotic Party in opposition for even a week. Now they have to do it for 4 years. They are asking simple questions and their candidates are going around talking about exactly what their supporters, what the base is actually saying. So when the party issues such documents or statements that all candidates are supposed to have issue-based campaigns, I am asking, who isn't having an issue-based campaign? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is reminding candidates about who he was when he was a vice president and the things he achieved. Supporters and delegates are also saying that, yes, they liked him when he was vice president, but there are problems which they faced, that is promises he made that he could not deliver. As the leader of the government economic department, he failed in so many things, and so they do not trust him to give him the chance any longer. So if another candidate goes around repeating the echo, the worries, the problems, the fears of candidates or delegates, I do not believe that they have stepped aside from the issue-based politics that they need to actually do. So I would like to know from the party office exactly what an issue-based campaign is to them. On Friday, Abronia was remanded again into police custody. Reason being that he could not be granted bail by the court. The police said they were investigating and needed more time. For an electronic matter of that, a case where it is based on what he said live on air, we do not know exactly what is being investigated for him to be kept in there. The judge's response, and in the write-up after his judgment, was that he picked up Idi Amin's statements, which he attributed to Robert Mugabe rather, by saying that free speech is guaranteed, but you are not guaranteed to have a free life after the speech. What exactly does the judge mean when he is quoting a dictator, someone who did not allow people to express themselves freely in his country? What exactly does the judge mean? But all Ghanaians are equal, but there are people who are more Ghanaian than others. This ill-fated judgment is why we had persons like Baker Oliver, who is a known sympathizer of the NDC by many, saying that the judge does not seem to be fit for the bench and must be made to go. This is why you have many asking the judge to be let loose and off the bench. We have also found out that prior to this ruling, this particular judge had applied to be promoted to the High Court bench. Many are suspecting that he is doing a favor to the government of the day by incarcerating a member of the opposition party, so he is rewarded with his position. As is allegedly stated, we hope it's not the case. And if it is so, we hope the president does due diligence before supporting the promotion of such people. Bawumia begs for the MPP. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia begs for the MPP, saying that we failed in so many things, we did not listen to the people, and so the people need to give us a chance again in 2028 to come and continue the good deeds that the MPP is known for. Well, indeed, the MPP is known for so many good deeds, but also Dr. Brian Echampon, Honorable Kennedy Ejapon, have been on this tangent for a long time. We had persons in the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, including he himself, saying he is not part of the reason why we lost the elections, and that the people just chose not to vote because they were lied to by the NDC. Today, he's gone to the camp, he's gone to meet people in their constituencies, and he's hearing it on the ground. Exactly that which Dr. Brian Echampon, Kennedy Ejapon have been saying consistently, that we have failed the people, we did not do exactly what they expected of us, and we apologize to them. Today, he is saying same. We welcome him for acknowledging that, yes, we made some failures, we did not meet some targets, and that is why we lost power. It is very appreciable to hear him say these things. But I would like to remind them, they are late on this discourse. Dr. Brian Echampon has taken the lead in reminding party faithful and all other Ghanaians who love the MPP that we did wrong in the past. We've realized we have done wrong, and we are bringing a fresh face, new face, to do exactly that which they want. And that can only be achieved with a pragmatic leader, a solution-driven, a disciplined person like he, Brian Echampon. Dr. Brian Echampon. From the brief, there's a David and Goliath story in there. It's telling you about how David, being a younger person among his peers, when they went to war, he showed up from nowhere and decided that he can fight Goliath, a man who had been winning and leading battles consistently. Everybody knew him as the face of the war. Today, what are we seeing? Little by little, drop by drop, everybody is turning to follow and support Dr. Brian Echampon, the strategist. He has shown the people his plan, how would he effectively take Ghana to the green lands, how he would take Ghana into prosperity, how he would develop Ghana at large, how he will reconcile the base, bring peace, unity, and he has brought words of affirmation to them. Gradually, he is taking everybody on, including people in the camps of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, people in the camp of Dr. Honorable Ohene Ejapon, and so many other people. What is Brian offering? What is he doing different? He is telling the people exactly what his experience has given him. In the areas of digitalization, he is showing them what he has done right from 2010 when we were in opposition for the government and for Ghana at large. He is showing them in industrialization what he is doing. He is showing them when it comes to infrastructure what he has done, building the biggest hotel across Africa. He is showing them that what he can do when it comes to employment with the number of workers he has recruited. He is showing them what he can do when it comes to philanthropy. He is showing them what he can do when it comes to leadership based on what he has done in Eastern region for the MPP party over there. He is showing them what he is made of, the experience that he has had in life, being a military man, being a businessman, a strong and staunch Christian, being a man of faith, a married and devoted man to his family. This is the man Brian. And this is the David and Goliath story we are talking about. He has not even taken up his sling yet. He has not made a shot yet, but yet people have seen exactly what he is coming with. And they are confused. You can hear so many things about him, the defaming, the name tarnishing, and that is even drawing more likes and more love to him. For what God has ordained, no man can put asunder. The Okawu United team visited Dr. Brian Echampon yesterday in his hotel. Over there, they discussed with him things that he's done for the team, his support towards the team, and his well-intended project of building a stadium for them in the region. The stadium is not just a promise, but it is something that is ongoing, He has started it, and we've seen exactly what he plans to do. He had a stop along the way by the government, but he is continually doing it. He has promised that he is not doing it for himself. He is doing it to develop sports in the area, create an opportunity for many talented kids within the constituency and the area at large. So we can have more footballers who will take over the likes of Polo, will take over the likes of Baba Yara and our Samwajan. So Ghanaians, please, once again, Dr. Brian is for the whole of Ghana. He's not doing it just for his constituents. He's not doing it just for his friends. He's doing it for Ghana at large. And he's willing to become your president come 2028. Support Brian, believe in Brian, and for MPP delegates, make no mistake. We will not want to hand over power to the NDC again in 2028. Let's not take who the people don't want again. I have been your host, Gabriel Nana Kwesi-Ochre, on the Roundtable. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day.